Hey gamers, it's G from the corner.
When was the last discussion?
Last discussion, it wasn't that long. It was the Pokemon presents.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It feels like forever.
It's been a while.
This is big.
This is a
huge.
big. All right, guys.
been a while.
E3 is back.
I'm
E3
excited.
is back. Is it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
Basically, right? Jeff Keighley is keeping the spirit alive. All right. We got Jeff Keighley. We got the Summer Games Fest kickoff on June 5th. But Sony goes before on June 2nd, but it's still part of the show. And then Microsoft is on the Sunday
weekend right
on the
after,
7th.
yeah.
And this is the schedule. These are the 3 events. And I'm pretty pumped for, like, I'm gonna be real. I'm looking forward to all 3 of them. You know, game announcement shows usually have at least like something for me, especially bigger ones like this. I'm very excited for the state of play. Cautiously optimistic for the Summer Games Fest, and then Microsoft will have like one thing for me, probably, right?
Yeah, I mean,
They
I feel
always
like
have one good
Microsoft.
announcement.
Yeah, I feel like Microsoft has been doing pretty good, and these all seem like
New
very
CEO?
chunky.
That means new
True.
good
Maybe.
game ideas.
I mean, like that stuff takes a while to kind of like come together, so you're not going to see the big like things really come into effect right now. But
Well,
you know,
things have already kind of been like shown that she's done, right?
I feel like maybe if they want, if they really want, they could make this like okay. I guess we can let's just pivot right into that.
Sure, yeah, that's cool. Let's
like-
talk it off.
Like, I think if there is a world where this is a big show to show that Microsoft is going in a different direction, then it's probably going to be a lot of them just promising things for the future that we're going to have to wait a while to see, which unfortunately is
lot
what
of
they
CGI
literally
trailers.
is what they always do. They always do that. Every single show is like, guys, eventually we're going to lock in and make good games. You just bear with us for a little bit, and then half those games get delayed to hell and back or canceled. Like, bro, we're still waiting on Fable from the 2020
Oh, yeah.
Xbox Series
Oh my
X review.
I thought that was
God.
canceled. I can't.
That's coming out this year, apparently. We're
yeah.
going to probably see that at some
Yeah,
point
yeah,
in the
yeah,
show.
Playground Green
They
is
had-
making it so
Apparently, it looks
high level.
good.
Yeah,
like,
it
it looks
looks good.
good,
It
but
looks
it's
cool.
like
I'm
the
actually
issue.
excited for that game.
The issue is more so about scheduling of releases, if anything. Like, you know, the game probably did take that long to make, but the issue is they didn't. They should if they could have announced it last year or something.
Yeah, they should announce it when it's in pre-production.
Yeah, no, literally. Looking
But
at
that's
you,
a
Perfect
modern
Dark.
issue.
Yeah, well, exactly. But like, it's an issue that clearly has plagued them for a while. But you know, every year I feel like there's always this bit of hope that maybe they'll turn something around. And like, honestly, if you look at the games that have come out under the Xbox umbrella or have been heavily pushed by Microsoft, they've been putting out good stuff. If they had the numbers last generation, I think there'd be a lot more like of a real conversation about the Series X and S. Like, I mean, guys, if they were doing things differently, like a game like Expedition 33, that was like marketed for Xbox at their
Yeah, no,
big
exactly,
Xbox
exactly,
Developer Direct. That was the biggest game. That was the game of the year last year, you know? Like, and that could have been like a big key title, but they really pivoted hard into multiplat, and now everything's just been really messy and mushy, and it's like they need a
They're
hard
trying to
reset.
put the pieces back together.
Yeah, I don't think this is the show for that, but I feel like maybe you're going to just start to see some good stuff. It's going to be like, you know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like when Sony was course correcting in the PS3 generation.
Yeah.
Right? Because we got Fable, we got Gears of War E-Day. I think those are both supposed to be this year.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
are big.
And they're doing a focus section on E-Day.
Yeah, E-Day's
so
getting its own, literally, it's just called
hopefully
the
it wins over the fans.
Yeah, they're doing the opposite of what Sony's doing, where after the show, there's going to be a Gears of War E-Day Direct. It's literally called that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because of that. Does anybody have any Xbox showcase predictions? Just in general?
Persona 4 Revival.
Persona 4 Revival. It's been a year. Game got rated in Korea.
We'll finally see it. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
finally see it again.
That's my
That
least
makes sense,
favorite
yeah.
thing about modern gaming. It's when like some E ESRB equivalent in a different country rates a game. It's like, oh well, now we know like some sort of announcements coming
Sonic
soon.
Frontiers Ultimate Edition, whatever that means.
Oh wait, that's a
Yeah.
thing.
That was a thing that got rated a while
did not
ago,
know that.
and it's supposed to come out apparently this month.
Oh. Shadow
As in
Drop.
like June, sorry, as in like end of June.
month,
So
oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I said June. It's probably still gonna be when this goes up.
Um,
But yeah,
Doom: The Dark Ages DLC. I
Oh,
know that was
yeah!
announced, like a while ago.
yeah, that probably does show up here. That's like kind of a lock, honestly. That's like right, like if that's coming out anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game's already been out for over a year, so I feel like
Yeah, that's probably gonna be there. I have one like kind of big prediction. This is a kind of a bold prediction, but like, you know, Microsoft, again, it's hard for them to put like when they have their own development issues, so it's hard to always have a bunch of new crazy announcements from them. But I will say there is one thing that I'm like, I think they might try and do a little bit of what they had been doing with Atlas stuff for the last 2 years, wherein they kind of they snatch up a third party thing and market it at their showcases. and so you get a lot of hype around it because it's at their showcases.
Okay.
As someone who's not in Microsoft, I could agree that's really my favorite part of their conferences, where like I have no idea like what they actually own, and I'm like, yo, is that Microsoft exclusive? And then I find out that it's not, and then all my hype goes away. But in the moment, it's cool.
I have a crazy hard read. This is like stupidly hard. There's not that much evidence that this is happening right now, but there's been a lot pointing to it being very much in the works and like kind of ready to be released at some point. I think that at the Microsoft, Xbox, whatever the hell you want to call it, I think that they are going to finally announce the Chrono Trigger remake.
Was that just theory? Because I heard a lot of rumors.
There was a lot of like it's
smoke.
Not smoke. I think it's been, I forget who made it. Toriyama was involved, but like he's unfortunately no longer with us. But
Rest in peace.
he it's the main guy. I don't think he was Yuji Horii either. I forget who the main guy on it was. But he's been doing a bunch of panels lately over the last few years, and he literally multiple times said that the game was coming. Like somebody was like, "Yo, how you feel about Chrono Trigger?" Oh, just you wait for the remake, and it's like one of those like he didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, it was like Skyward Sword.
It was literally it was like what Inuma has been doing with like every Zelda remake. Ocarina of Time remake confirmed, by the way. He said this a year ago. But like so like that's probably like it's happening. It's basically happening, and I think it's going to be something that they're going to want to grab. I think it'll be a Game Pass exclusive or something, like maybe your day one on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Like, and they'll hype it up as a big like announcement at their show. Like, whoa, dude, you can play Chrono Trigger on the Xbox. Chrono Trigger's back. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's
cool.
a big like deal thing.
Grab something retro and
yeah,
have some revival moment.
Yeah.
Capitalize on that.
What form it'll take? I feel like I've been thinking this since the Dragon Quest VII remake came out, but I think it's going to be kind of similar to that. But also, I think they're going to pull like the Dragon Quest XI thing, where you could flip between like retro and modern. But instead of retro and modern, it's going to be like modern 3D models and stuff and HD 2D.
HD 2D has been so overplayed. I'm not trying to be a hater.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Because like, what if you think of what people want from a Chrono Trigger remake? What do you think?
You see, I actually have no idea. I think about that a lot. No, just period. With like a bunch of these like Square Enix RPGs, it's like, do people want Octopath Traveler 4?
Yeah, like that's the thing. So I feel like there's people who want both. So I think this is a very big game. Like this is a big like game.
It's a big deal. I don't think it's a
Chrono Trigger in Japan isn't like super popular.
Yeah, it's incredibly
so it being remade, it would want other audiences to
the
play.
idea of them being like, guys, we're remaking this big classic JRPG, and it's basically two kinds of remakes in one, would be nuts. People would lose their minds over that. I think that's an announcement that Microsoft could totally snag. It could be announced at like literally any of the shows, but I'm just kind of like putting my foot down, being like, I think it gets announced here.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's fair. That could be a cool one.
But yeah, anybody else have anything for Xbox?
No. I mean, like, listen, I'm a Nintendo guy. I'm always going to announce that or hope that they announce a Banjo-Kazooie revival. But, like, it's just not
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
How many years, bro? How many years has it been? Like, dude, Bubsy came back before Banjo.
And it was good. It was pretty decent.
Maybe something Halo related.
Oh, yeah.
Like, at least something Halo
Is
related.
Campaign Involved? Yeah, Campaign Involved's coming out this year. That's
Maybe
right.
another trailer.
They probably, that probably shows up
They
here.
showed off much.
I don't think they give it a date yet, actually, so it probably does need to show up here at some point.
Maybe they do some sort of at least full deep dive on it.
Elder Scrolls 6? They announced that game when I was 14, guys.
What, Elder Scrolls 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
That's so stupid.
I've never played Skyrim. I'm going to give it $1.
Yeah, well, any Microsoft games make the jump over to other consoles. Let's pivot to that. That won't be at the Xbox show, but that'll be at some shows this summer.
No, I think they could actually make an announcement that really isn't an announcement. They could say they're renewing their commitment to making Xbox games available in as many places as possible.
They'll just, like,
it's just
say-
be corporate speak.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
we really intend on doing this thing.
Like, they don't show any, like, every game that they show off is just
Yes,
coming
it's
to
a
Xbox,
sizzle
but
reel
then
of
they say,
existing
don't
games.
worry, guys. Like, they say, not even at the show, but, like, in an interview, it's like, we are still bringing games to other platforms. And they don't.
Oh my god.
They just never do. They just keep saying, they keep lying about it.
Crazy
because that
taxi.
Debating around.
Crazy Taxi. I forgot
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Crazy
that-
Taxi.
that's-
Maybe Xbox only for a little, or at least it's shown at Xbox.
That's actually something that I think, yeah, because that series does have a history with the original Xbox. It was one of those games. Or, does it? No, it's not. Wait, what?
Oh,
it was
we
on
just
the
make things
GameCube.
up now here.
No, Jet Set Radio had a sequel that was exclusive to Xbox. That's what it was. And
Oh,
Crazy
okay,
Taxi was on GameCube. I hope that comes. That's right. They did show a teaser that
did.
is implying that that's the next one up. It's time to see that one soon.
Okay,
So
that would
I'm.
be
Didn't they show? Didn't they show like 4 games at one?
Yeah,
time?
they revealed 5 games at once. It was like a few Game Awards ago. So that could be a game. That could be at any of the shows, honestly. Xbox, it could be at that. Yeah. Huh?
Finally shows back.
Yeah,
up.
no, exactly. Yeah, because Shinobi was in there too, and that came out last year. That was
Yeah.
pretty good. So I think that one's I mean, they teased it, so it clearly is going to be shown soon. But yeah,
Cool. Okay.
yeah. You know what? We're talking about Sega. Let's just like keep talking about Sega. Anybody else have some Sega or like?
There
Atlas?
was that super game that got canceled.
Yeah.
And I just kind of want to know what that is. If
So-
they could just be like have humility and be like, listen, we really wanted to do this game.
It was a live service game
No, how do we know?
because I think they said it was. I think they said it was in like their like investor calls.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah, you stay up to date with those a lot more
I don't
than me.
know,
I just
man.
wait
I
for the
just see, like, the
quarterly
thing on Twitter.
Nintendo sales.
Yeah, I'm up till 2 a.m. waiting for them to be like, guys, Kirby Air Rider sold another 400,000 units this quarter.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I mean
There has
like
to be a new Sonic game at this point.
okay, yeah,
I
that was
know
kind of
I'm
I was
just
kind
saying
of like
names
bleeding, no, but I was kind of bleeding into that. Like, okay, it's the anniversary. Last game was the racing game, and like there's this Frontiers thing, but that's like literally supposed to come out in June. Like they're announcing the next one, and I think that's getting announced at Jeff's show. I think Jeff's gonna have that. And I
Yeah.
think that's gonna be
He
one.
had Mega Man last time, and they're both blue.
Well, I mean, he also had Sonic like 2 times, so I'm gonna say
Yeah,
that.
he had Frontiers, didn't he?
He had, well, Frontiers, his first gameplay trailer was at his show. Crossworlds was at his show. Superstars was at his show. Or
And that
Maybe
Superstars
just-
is bad.
Maybe just more Sonic Crossroads DLC.
yeah, that too. They could do that. Honestly, people are thinking there's enough to do a whole like one of those like Sonic Centrals. They did like they did these every year for a little bit where they'd have like a Sonic Direct basically.
really?
Yeah,
Never
but
knew
they.
that.
I was
they
a
didn't
Sonic
do it-
guy, bro. Those were literally like my Nintendo Directs.
They were like Marco. They only did them for like a few years.
Yeah, when I was younger.
No, like in 2021.
Am I stupid?
You're stupid.
Oh my god, I'm stupid.
He's stupid, everybody. But yeah, no, it's. I think that could show. That probably. I feel like that's kind of a lock. Even if it's just a teaser and it's not coming out until next year. I think it'd be really funny if they pulled this for like a third time now, where they're like, guys, we have a big anniversary game coming out, but don't worry, we're not rushing it. It's not coming out the year of the anniversary,
rush.
just like 06, right? 06 came out the year of the anniversary, and that game's bad, and we're not doing that, which means this game has to be good, and it'll probably be better than like Frontiers. I don't know. They're kind of just like slowly getting a little bit better with each one, so I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Frontiers to go on sale. It's gonna be like $9 soon.
Well, yeah, but
It goes on sale
but
constantly.
definitive edition.
Yeah, then
Once
that's gonna be
definitive
full
edition
price
comes
again.
out- Yeah, exactly. They're not. Yeah, they're not gonna put it
What
on
if they remake a Sonic game? If they were, if
That would be, yeah, people really
They
want
haven't
that.
really made it like. I feel like despite the constant re-releases of Sonic games, there hasn't been like a honest to god good remake. of
Like,
any
well,
of them.
no, but like I guess it's not really a remake, but what kind of is
No,
like,
like
the Whitehead ports from
Yes,
mobile.
yes, Christian Whitehead.
And
yeah.
those like are all on Origins now. They all are pretty great. They're, like,
Yeah,
the
but those
version-
aren't like real. Like those are remakes, but I'm
Yeah,
talking about
you
like a
want-
ground up. Like
Yeah.
and I know those were like partially ground up, but
Yeah,
like,
no, I get what you mean. Like the actual like remake. I mean, like everybody wants like one of the 3D games to get the treatment. My problem is that a lot of the 3D games are kind of whatever, and like the ones that
That's your
are really
opinion,
good probably like don't really need remakes or just got remasters. Generations literally just got like a big like polished re-release recently. But like if they want to remake Adventure or apparently Heroes, that's the one I was hearing people talk about a year or so ago. Then like go for it.
yeah. I mean, like I feel like a lot of those games have like just like that early 2000s jank, and like everyone kind of knows that, but like they haven't had a honest to god shot at like being
Yeah.
released. Like the only ones that have been re-released are like Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations, and those are like the ones people like.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's all safe.
And-
People,
yeah.
you know, what they might do, I could see this happening at some point in the like next few years, is like Unleashed or something. People are really coming around on that one, and it's the same engine and formula, so it's probably going to be easy for them to port and even add like more stuff to like the new generations. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I hope there's something new and cool, and it's not just like a stupid CG teaser with a dumb name, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Do you think that's gone this year? Do you think we're gonna stop getting those?
No, we're
Dude,
still
are
getting-
you? Come on. Jeff's show is 2 hours. How many of those games are never coming out?
Yeah, I hope.
That's, yeah.
I
they're-
meant hope.
There's going to be Jeff Show will be interesting. I think Summer Games Fest has had a weird history because he's tried to pivot it, push it as like the E3 replacement, obviously.
Yeah,
but then there's
yeah,
also like this big collaborative show, which is essentially really it's just like because back when E3 used to be around, there was a bunch of companies that would drop trailers for games and have them playable on the show floor outside of like the big presentations.
Yeah.
So like Summer Game Fest is kind of like the okay, no, here's all of those in a showcase, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And there's like some cool ones. Sometimes he gets a cool one every once in a while,
Hidden
but
gems that pop up.
I'm trying to think of like the biggest things at Summer Games Fest. I mean, obviously last year they announced Resident Evil 9. The first like big gameplay trailers for Elden Ring and FF7 Part 2 were at his shows before. But otherwise, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right because he puts so much importance on his show, but like, it's so weird. People literally treat it as a giant meme.
No, like
'Cause it
yeah,
is.
but
It is.
Game Awards is
But I
like
feel
you know,
bad.
Game Awards is an award show, and
Oh,
also because it's in
oh.
December, there's more like companies that aren't doing their own showcases that are willing to have their stuff show up. Like
Never knew
Sony
that.
and Microsoft are literally doing shows like the days around it. Microsoft will have all their first party stuff there, and Sony is probably gonna snag a bunch of really cool third parties if their last two state of plays are anything to go by. So like, you know, I don't really know what to expect at Summer Games Fest. Honestly, I think like probably the next Street Fighter season. They had those the last 2 years, and like
And now that one's leaked.
Ingrid just like the last few. Ingrid just came out, so now we're gonna probably get the next one with all the 4 characters that leaked.
Least
Or maybe-
favorite thing.
or maybe 2 of them. Apparently, some people were saying that there was one guy who said he heard that 2 of the characters were real, but the other 2 he heard 2 different ones. But he's like, I'm not gonna say who they were.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so that's interesting. So maybe there's some surprise left. I remember season 3 actually, where there was a bit of miscommunication where like I think Sea Viper and Ingrid kept leaking, but we weren't sure about Alex or something. I feel like I remember seeing that and was like, oh, I saw that list, but also no, wait, that wasn't the list I saw. But maybe I'm totally misremembering. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think we definitely get a Code Veronica remake here.
Oh, okay, you think a Jeff show?
Oh.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They've been announcing them all at Jeff shows pretty much. Like Capcom has been usually at Jeff shows, like
Yeah.
Resident Evil and
Yeah, Game Awards especially, they've been like
Oh, do
going
we get-
together like crazy.
yeah, exactly.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. You mentioned Resident Evil, and then Capcom was in my brain. Are we getting any news about that Mega Man?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is the place to see it again. It's been 6 months now. It's coming out like probably it's next year, but it's probably like early next year if I had to guess. Like I don't think they're gonna like kind of delay that one out for too long.
Yeah.
But definitely at one of these shows, I'm thinking Jeff show just because I feel like that one just seems right to me for whatever reason. I can picture like Jeff being like. Back at the Game Awards, we showed you Mega Man, and guess
Well,
what?
wait,
We
hang
have
on.
him again. Like
They didn't show a lot of Mega Man.
they showed him though. They did show
All
Mega
amount
Man.
of Mega Man.
Was there any like big hype announcements here? Do you think Code Veronica is like their biggest like thing?
I hope
Code
not.
Veronica,
That would make me
Code
sad.
Veronica and like 3D Sonic are like the biggest things they have here.
Yeah, I think those are pretty
3D
big.
Sonic's good. Resident Evil is a very big franchise. I wouldn't be upset per se. I'm only saying that because it's kind of tread on repetition because they revealed Resi 9 last time.
Yeah,
So-
I just can't think of anything that he's gonna have specifically that'll be like the greatest thing ever. I mean, okay, another game. I think this is gonna show up at either Sony or Sony show or Summer Games Fest. But
Yeah.
Virtua Fighter.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that next. I think
Yeah.
it's a Summer Games
That
Fest.
trailer
I think
looked
we get that
great.
Summer Games
Yeah, that leaked trailer that we weren't supposed
Fest.
to see.
DJ's 1-for-1 get that exact.
Yeah, I think so. Like Unreal. Like that was so man. I'm sorry. That's so sad because they've been stalling like crazy with the marketing for this game. It got announced at Game Awards 2024. They showed like these character teasers a few times. They showed like one at Evo Japan and then at Evo Vegas. They showed like the gameplay trailer and it's like, whoa, this looks sick. This actually looks so cool. And then they were like, guys, stay tuned for Tokyo Game Show. And it was literally just them going over the trailer for an hour. And then at the end, they played another CG teaser that was even shorter than the last few. It was just showing some new character from like the legs up. You see that guy in full in the leaked gameplay, but like
Good for them.
very unfortunate. And now like almost a year later, we're back again and we have gameplay and it looks really cool. I'll be honest, it does look really good, and I'm like looking forward to seeing the game for real. I hope it comes to everything, including Switch 2.
It will.
I think
We're
will.
past that point now. If they don't do it solely, like just their choice.
I think it's like some companies aren't really working with it too much right now. Like there was some announcements recently that I was like, oh, that's not Switch 2? That's not Switch 2? What?
Yeah, but that's a choice. Like they've had enough time to understand Nintendo's market share.
You know what it
and-
was, actually? Sorry.
No, keep going. No, I was just going.
Yeah.
word vomit more stuff out.
But yeah, you know what it was? Because it's both Batman and Bond are not launching day and date. And I'm like, these
Yeah,
are
they both
afterthought
are.
port. Like, that makes me kind of feel worse. Japanese companies are really good. Actually, then again, the port of Virtua Fighter 5 did not come out on Switch 2 until a few months, like 6 months after it came out on other consoles. And that's a remaster of a PS3 game, and it's like, it's a bit rough, but I don't know.
Just jumped on the gun
Nintendo
a bit
stays
late.
winning, so it's.
I'm just a bit worried. I see your Unreal Engine 6 footage, and I'm like, well, we got another year of parity, and then everyone's gonna do it. It's just back to the usual with
But
Nintendo.
that's insane. Like that has to be just deep rooted bias.
No, it's like, you know what? Because
The specs are fine.
that's the thing, right? Like, I feel like if the game, because like you see on UE6, and it's like, okay, devs are probably going to pivot to that, but
Yeah.
like, how many devs are going to pivot? Like, how many big games are going to need that much horsepower? You know?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
True. It just
Maybe-
five has a lot of issues,
Diminishing
so if
returns.
6.
Yeah,
506
maybe 6
most
runs
of
on
them-
Switch too.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
it's
it
more.
does.
It's better optimized for those consoles.
Hopefully.
Then maybe that would be a good
How
reason.
long did it take for 5 to come out after 4?
Michael knows this.
I think it was a while. No.
Yeah. Because like 5 was 2020, and then now we're in 2026, and you're saying 6 is going to come out in 2028?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, so that's like 8 years, which is crazy to me to think about, like 2020 being 8 years ago at some point.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
anyway,
That's crazy.
yeah, time's weird. Jeff Keighley's been doing these for a while now.
Jeff Keighley. Time's a crazy concept. Jeff
The
Keighley.
UE5 reveal was at the first ever Summer Games Fest.
Oh my god.
Remember when Summer
Are we
Games
serious?
Fest? Yeah, remember when Summer Games Fest was like, these devs don't know where to announce their stuff, so we're gonna just put everything together in like the span of 4 months. Like, it was 4 different, like, it was literally just a bunch of announcements over the course of time, and it's like, hey Jeff, are they done? And he's like, no, I got some more stuff cooking.
Oh my, I forgot about that.
That was terrible. I remember when Crash 4 got revealed.
Oh yeah.
I actively remember that.
That was crazy. Will Crash Bandicoot make his triumphant return as a keychain in
he's
Call of Duty
currently dead.
Warzone?
Wait, is that actually a thing?
I don't know. I just made that up. Will Phil Spencer? Oh no! Wait, no Phil. Man, this sucks.
Poor Phil.
Sony's got to save us. All right, guys.
Oh, good pivot.
Let's lock in. Sony's State of Play. I think this is probably the best of these 3 shows.
Yeah, this is the one I'm most excited for and the one that has the most potential.
Damn.
Wait,
already
out
know-
of these 3, yeah.
This is a pivot.
We already know the start off of
Michael's
Wolverine.
lying here. This is a pivot. He said 2 days ago that he was more hyped for Jeff's show.
Okay, no. What I'm saying is I feel like Jeff will have some,
Sure.
left hooks that you won't be expecting.
Yeah, I think. Okay, that's fair.
It's
yeah.
nothing that I can predict.
Yeah,
I feel like
right.
there'll be some things that'll be like, whoa, what?
Yeah,
And I'm like,
there's so many IPs.
There's still
Jeff
things that we
Keighley-
don't know of either.
Jeff
That's
Keighley-
there's been a
yeah.
lot of games that have been rumored or leaked.
Maybe
and-
Chrono Trigger's that Jeff's show, actually.
Yeah, exactly. And this show is like they trimmed down the time. Usually, what last year we
Last year
checked,
was
it was
3
like
hours. Yeah,
Now
yeah,
it's
this is
what,
2
an hour and a half
hours.
or 2 hours.
It's 2
Yeah,
hours. They cut
so
like
they
a
trimmed
third
off an
hour.
hour. So clearly they're not trying to just throw in a bunch of random shit.
Yeah.
like last time, the same game, 4 times, pretty much?
Oh my god, what was that?
As
one?
a viewer, that was
Dude.
unironically one of the worst things. Like,
They're
they could've
looking
had amazing
back
things
at the-
that wouldn't matter.
Looking back, I found 3 things that I was interested in there, which honestly is like fine for a show like this, but it felt like it was an eternity of just watching these games I didn't care about.
There were
Remember
lots of
Judas?
Easter eggs.
Remember Judas?
No.
The name sounds.
I
familiar.
literally
It's the
don't.
game made by the guy who made Bioshock, and Jeff
Oh,
Keighley's
yeah,
been
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that for like
yeah,
5
yeah,
years.
yeah,
I
yeah,
genuinely
yeah.
have no interest in that game. What is that game?
I know nothing.
It's like-
I remember him bringing that up.
Maybe it'll come out and be like the greatest game ever, and I'm gonna sound like an idiot.
Well.
Yeah, well, I don't remember that at all.
See that again? That game's fun. We
Well,
we
it's-
played the
Demo?
beta.
We played
Maybe we'll,
it
see
a
some,
few
we'll
times.
probably see some cool indies at Jeff's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
That's
can't
what-
predict
well,
that.
that's where we
You
got
can't
it.
Yeah,
predict that.
exactly.
Like, you couldn't have predicted Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Yeah,
When that shit
exactly.
came out, and that's the best game of all time.
Yeah. No, like literally, it's gonna his show will be fine for what it is, but Sony is gonna cook.
You hope.
Let's be real, guys. What
Man.
game is so? What is the big reveal
More
of this
Tokon.
show? What is
Well,
the
yeah,
big
well, yeah, we're
Sony?
just gonna get
What
this,
is the
like-
big? Let's just rip the Band-Aid off, guys. Okay, I know we said it 6 months ago, but that doesn't matter anymore,
Are we
guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Is
They're
it
gonna
the game?
announce FF7 Part 3 here. Let's be
Oh,
like
that's,
for real.
that's what we think.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
about
It's about
that?
time.
Isn't there some God of War smoke?
That was like, well, I mean, the God of War smoke. That
That already all
happened. That
happened.
happened.
They
did all
surprise
that.
dropped the game and
They
they
s-
announced the.
Yeah, the Metroidvania is out. You can play it right now. I forgot it came out this year. Completely
Yeah.
forgot about that one. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
they.
we're 100%. They're gonna end it on FF.
Yeah, that's like the.
Or
that's-
they could start with it. They could just
Yeah, no, if they do that, I'll be like, oh, what are they?
No
well,
way.
no, they're starting
going
on
into
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah,
15
they
minutes
said
Wolverine.
they
Nobody
said it's
goes
15.
straight into that.
Yeah.
Oh, 50 minutes Wolverine.
But yeah,
Yeah.
FF said, yeah, Wolverine will look cool. I'm looking
That's-
forward. I'm intrigued. Hey, I'm intrigued.
I
no,
love
no.
Insomniac, so-
I'm looking forward to that game. Looks interesting.
Yeah.
But
It's Wolverine. Wolverine's
Yeah.
he's
Wolverine.
cool. He's a cool guy.
Canadian.
We got some representation.
Canadian representation.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Deadpool will show up.
Deadpool will be showing up in another game.
Oh,
Marvel Tokon.
I just
Fighting
mentioned
Soul.
Tokon.
I'm pretty
I
excited for
thought you were talking
Tokon.
about
I'm
the
more
Deadpool
excited for
VR game.
Tokon. No. Tokon is coming out pretty soon. It's like 2 months away now, which is crazy.
There's no way.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's out in August. Yeah, it's out
Man.
first week of August.
Why? It's either so many games are coming out, or I'm just not cognizant of
Yeah,
launch dates.
no, it's coming out in August. And we actually might know some more of the characters on the roster. I don't know if you guys saw this, but a little bit ago, Marvel announced that they're releasing variant covers in the month of August. I think it's in the month of August. It's around the time Tokon's coming out. That's promoting Tokon, and they're swapping out. Like the variant covers are literally just the Tokon renders of the characters over
the comics.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
over
cool.
the comics. We've seen a few of them, and we know all of the issues that these are going to be encompassing. So people are trying to figure them out. And so, from this, people think, correct me if I'm wrong, comments, people think that Scarlet Witch, Moon Knight, which I'm really excited for, that was a character I really want to see, and Deadpool are going to be in the base roster.
Cool. Way more hype for the
Honestly, though, all three of those could be on Ghost Rider's team, which supposedly people are thinking are anti-heroes.
Okay.
The trailers have all been showing full teams, which means there's only two left to reveal. There's Doom's team and Ghost Rider's team, and there's three characters on each. So, I mean, anti-hero team and villain team sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. I'm sure there's going to be some cool characters that we're going to see for this game that I'm going to be like pumped about. I think the roster so far is looking good. It's just really small for a 4v4.
It's better though for launch balancing. I think it's better.
I mean, like, yeah, I guess for balancing, but it's like, man, it's a 4v4. I mean, they're gonna see if I
that's
play.
the only issue. It's a 4v4.
If it was even if it was a 3v3, I was like, okay, but like this is like Strikers Battle League almost of like, okay, not that bad, but
can't
like
get that many character combos in.
yeah, like if I could see every
Yeah,
character in
yeah.
this game by playing 3 games.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. That's like not like that's crazy to me. But you know what? I'm pumped for it, and it's gonna get a lot of support. They said they want to support it for 10 years, and like seeing like I feel like devs are really starting to go like try and really go in on live service with their fighting games now.
Yeah,
and this feels like the first like big commercially released one, like the first big like retail priced release one that they're immediately going in with the mindset of we want to support this game for like 10 years. So honestly, at some point they're doing 4 characters a year. Like, dude, it's going to stack up. In like 3 years, we'll be looking back and we'll be like, damn, there's like 34 characters in this game. That's pretty good.
It would be a big deal at that point.
Yeah, I'm curious to see the other ones they'll add in the future, but like, most likely we see one team at Sony show, and then we see the last team at EVO later in the month.
Oh yeah,
and then they start revealing DLC soon after that. Like something along those lines.
That lines up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a cool game. It's probably gonna be the most exciting game they could show. The only other games I'm thinking of from first party, well, okay, there's still a few other ones from first party Sony, but they showed that they opened the last day to play on that sequel to the Chaina Bridge of Spirits game or whatever. That's coming out this year. That's gonna definitely be here. And then there's Intergalactic.
Yeah. Which people are saying is finally time they're gonna show it again. It's been a year and a half since they announced
Come
it.
on, dude! Don't not show the game and then be like, guys, we're hard at work on it.
Naughty Dog's been weird. They've been mentioning, the next Uncharted is in the works.
What? Like what?
Yeah, they made like little comments and mentions.
That was
like,
actually real. I thought, damn, okay. But
I'm pretty sure Neil Druckmann said it himself.
Neil's crazy. Neil's a crazy man. I don't know how I feel about
So I don't
it.
know if they're gonna show any of the other games. Like, no way they show another new game that's in the works before showing Intergalactic.
Remember when Insomniac did that? Oh, hey, Wolverine, we're finally getting that coming out like after 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, Intergalactic is like out soon enough, and hopefully it's probably going to be good. Like, there's no real doubt in my mind about that. It's a Naughty Dog game.
Yeah,
they always turn out games that are pretty good. But yeah, that'll be fun. That'll definitely be here. I think low key they teased the God of War remakes. They said they're making them.
Yeah.
But honestly, like they didn't
get anybody.
I think there's a chance. Like
That'd be
this could be
crazy.
like this could be one of those like Nintendo.
It was a bait where it's actually coming out this year.
Nintendo all the time does teasers where not all the time, but like they've done teasers before where it's like, hey guys, 3 months here's a game, and then 3 months later we have the full gameplay trailer and everything, and it's like, oh, like that's like I feel like it's not unheard, like it's not out of the question for Sony to do something like that, right?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like if they just sneak it in and like actually it's coming sooner than we said before.
Yeah, even if it's like next year or something, just a little bit of gameplay or an engine footage would be kind of cool.
Do you think that we get any like OG PlayStation Returnals?
Oh,
Parappa's back.
See, no,
Yeah.
this is what I was waiting for. This is what I was talking to you.
Punch, kick.
There's a
Punch,
lot
punch,
they
punch.
could do.
Kick, kick.
I mean, like,
Gas, gas, gas. Step on the gas, gas, gas.
well, it's funny. It's like we've mentioned this before, but specifically with Mega Man 11, it's like there was literally comebacks, and then those comebacks have gotten so old that like these series need revivals again.
Yeah, like it's kind of ridiculous. Parappa gets to have his first comeback now.
Yeah, I know.
I think this is an easy. I'm just thinking about it because that's like such an easy like dub. Like, come on, come on. Like, let's be fucking real. If you go to the next PlayStation,
we're logic. We are
if you go to the
logic.
State of Play and there's like they said they can literally just get an indie team to make a new
Oh,
Parappa
Ape
game.
Escape. Ape Escape.
Well, that one's a bigger. I think that's a bit of a bigger one. to
Parappa is definitely, I think, bigger than.
do. Well, no, but I mean like scope wise. Like if they're making a new Ape Escape, I think Team Asobi's doing it. I don't know if it's been enough time since Astro.
Definitely getting a new Astro Lab.
Well, Astrobot.
Well,
I feel like they're gonna make like an Astrobot like game just to have for the holidays.
yeah, like see, that's something I could see them doing before. Like they could literally. Part of me thinks that Sony's mindset will end up being something more so along the lines of like, Astrobot's cool.
Sackboy. New Sackboy.
God,
That's
yeah.
kind of like Astrobot.
Sackboy
Yeah.
would go crazy,
They
especially
did
after
that.
the most.
They did that.
Oh, for real?
Remember Sackboy? Remember the launch
That was,
game? for
yeah,
the
that was a launch
PS5?
game. But yeah,
Oh,
they were already
actually?
so far removed.
Actually, something else that I read recently. Apparently, there's I don't know if this is rumor or this was announced, but Media Molecule, the guys who made the original Little Big Planets and Dreams, are apparently making another game with open world elements. Which sounds kind of boring.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know if that means it's another sandbox game. Maybe it's another creator game though, where you can make stuff and interact with it in an open world environment. But yeah,
okay.
like Sony has a lot of potential here. But yeah, no, I think honestly that would be like the biggest like jaw drop. Like let's go.
How
Like
many
if they
years
just,
have we said that though?
What?
Like Sony has potential.
I mean, look what but like they had really good shows in the past. Like
Yeah,
I think
they
the
have.
last State of Play was really dude. They announced a new Castlevania at the last State of Play.
True.
And like Konami had a whole segment in it, and they announced a new Silent Hill. Well, actually, they showed it off. They announced it a few years prior. They announced a new Castlevania. That one I really hope we see. I think we'll see that at Jeff Show. I think we'll see that with a date at Jeff Show.
That'd
That
be
one
really
I think
cool.
that will definitely show up again. But like they had Marvel Tokon, the God of War stuff. Like that was a big show.
Oh.
The one they had last June, dude, Romeo's a Dead Man, the Tokon reveal,
yeah.
Bond first gameplay. That stuff was all fantastic.
Oh, what about that Horizon
Oh
Zero
my
Dawn
God.
live service game?
Oh,
Wait,
my
that's
God.
real?
Let's-
Yeah.
I
let's
thought
announce.
that. Oh my
That'll
God.
be okay. Here's my hard read. That's not going to be at the State of Play. It's going to be at Jeff Show. Man, I'm only saying this because Sony announced Lego Horizon at Jeff Show a week after doing a State of Play,
Yeah.
and like it's the same series. I want to make a point that like Sony can announce stuff at Jeff Show even though they have their own show. But like I'm just using the exact same IP. I don't care at all about that game. I think Sony's MO right now really is just going to be course correction. Like that's all they're thinking about because they gave
Like,
all their
as much
power.
hype as possible.
They gave all the power to their Western branch, hired Jim Ryan, and he just completely took a dump all over everything they stood for. Like he just like all over them. Like it was just it's been disastrous. It's been awful. He greenlit like way too many garbage live service games, shut down all the Japan studios. Like it's been terrible. It's
Yeah.
it's been so
Hopefully we're
bad.
coming to the tail end of all those.
Yeah,
What
they,
is coming?
Live service swap.
Yeah.
they just gotta shit out.
I-
They just gotta crap out the last one. And
Oh,
then,
but I gotta
The
go.
last one.
oh,
Forza Horizon 6 launch date or at least trailer for the PS5.
that'd be good, dude. Imagine if like they do that in the State of Play, and then the new Xbox CEO shows up in the State of Play. That'd be crazy.
Let me introduce myself.
Or also new trailer. That would be a Summer Game Fest. I'd say new Fable trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fable. Yeah, Fable will be. Yeah, Fable. Or
Yeah, Xbox.
is that for the PlayStation?
I think it's all consoles. It's
Oh,
on Steam. But I
damn.
believe it's all consoles.
I want Kiln on Switch too. You know the
Yeah.
game that Double Fine
Kiln
announced and
game's
released.
cute,
I didn't even play it. It came out already.
Oh really?
Yeah, it came out on PlayStation, PC, and
Oh,
Xbox.
it's on-
Oh, hold on. I know we're talking
Oh.
about Sony, but I decided.
Okay, all right.
For Summer's
alright.
Game Fest, you could like clip this in.
I'm clipping. I don't care. Well, right now, it's happening right now.
Killer Bean
Yes.
reveal trailer.
That's coming out soon.
Release
though.
date.
But isn't it early access or beta or something like
not
in a few
yet.
weeks? Oh, okay. Well, that was at Summer Games Fest 2 years ago. I hope that is coming out soon. That was a pretty
That'd be
funny.
sick.
Game.
You know how long this game been on my wish list for?
You've been excited for
Dude,
it.
I love Killer Bean. I love the bean. I love the beans so much, man.
That's all I can think of for Sony really. Like about after that, like just
They have a lot they could do, but I just hope they actually do it.
Like more remakes of stuff, I guess. I don't know.
I want like
More remakes.
I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I think with all
Devil
these
May
shows.
Cry 5.
Oh, there we go. Capcom. Hi, Capcom. Capcom.
Devil May Cry 1 remake.
Capcom. We made 2 seasons of a DMC show that I don't really know if it's good or not, but I watched like a few episodes and thought it was okay. You guys are saying it's really good, and everybody else I know is saying it's the worst thing ever. So I really
you're a
don't.
mix of both.
So I really don't know.
I
what to
enjoyed
think.
them.
Well, you know what? I don't know what to
You
think.
watch them all in one day?
I think my favorite part of that show is that they put a character named Enzo in it, who's just like Enzo from Bayonetta, but this is the Devil May Cry. It's the wrong character.
They mismatched.
They kind of mixed it, made a little mix up, which is why Bayonetta 4 is actually going to be developed by Capcom. No, I do think not. Maybe DMC. I think so. Because, okay, part of me, the one thing against that is that they do have quite a bit in the tank right now. They got Mega Man and also Onimusha. And Okami sequel. It's been a year and a half. Dude, could you... Okay. If we get any info on Okami sequel, that's whatever show that's in. That's an instant like what the hell?
That'd be cool.
That game's gonna be incredible. I can't wait to see more of that.
I wonder how far off that is, but
yeah, probably still a few years, but I feel like they could easily show some in-engine footage or something. But yeah, do we have one more thing?
Do we have one more thing? I don't know.
Or maybe if they don't show Final Fantasy Part 3, maybe just a new Final Fantasy game period.
17 would be crazy.
So, I mean,
that too.
Yeah, we've been waiting a minute.
Or a remake to older Final Fantasy.
Or one could be in PlayStation, one could be at the Summer Game Fest.
Maybe, honestly, like again,
Or even
Persona.
Xbox.
Atlas had 2 like big Persona-ish announcements one year at the Xbox show. They announced 3 Reload and Metaphor.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Is P6 gonna show up?
No, they're remaking 4. They're not.
But
no,
what if?
definitely.
No, okay.
But like,
They
what
don't
if
announce
no?
it in advance.
Dude, when does 4? Before Revival has to get like released, like the
Or-
full like
I
shebang.
think they had. No, I don't think they had a release date.
They don't have a
said
release
this year.
date. It got rated, but yeah.
I think they just said this year. That's all.
Just like we need like the full gameplay shebang. Tell us it's coming to everything, and tell us we give us the date. Tell us it's coming out like September, and then we see P6 at Game Awards. Yeah,
Okay.
Michael, you got one more thing for me?
Do I have one more thing? Knack 3.
Let's go! I don't really.
Shout out Eric, friend of the channel.
You got one more thing?
From Sony.
Or just in general?
general.
From all of
Oh,
these.
just all of them. No. I'm just very happy that we finally have a summer full of actual competition for once.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pumped. There's like 3,
So Nintendo's
probably
just-
4.
Nintendo's low keeping killing everybody.
Probably 4 though. Big
Well,
shows.
maybe teaser at the
Maybe.
PlayStation one for the PS. The new
Oh my god. Okay, so guys, are we seeing any consoles? That's that's how we're actually gonna end this.
No.
Are we seeing it? No.
We get the Steam Machine. There we go. That's what I want to
Steam
end
Machine
on.
at Jeff?
Steam Machine at Jeff show.
Half-Life 3.
You're crazy. You're saying that, which I don't know. That would be cool. You said that about Game Awards, but
It's coming.
I don't know.
It's coming eventually.
Yeah, at one point, but I don't think it's now.
Yeah.
I think they understood that they kind of just pissed off a lot of PlayStation 5 owners. Like, I'm talking about Sony right now. Because a lot of people are not happy with the PS5s.
Yeah, but they're still
They're
selling.
expensive.
Like this is the thing, they're still selling. Like it's not like they're pissing people off, but people are still buying them. And when GTA 6 comes out, they're gonna sell a lot.
Oh, GTA 6 trailer.
Oh my! How did we forget about that?
Because I don't think
We
it's
all
gonna
suck.
be here.
And none of them.
Yeah, I was like,
PlayStation's not gonna
okay,
have it.
okay.
Jack's not gonna
I
have
think if any, it's PlayStation because they announced their state of play 2 weeks in advance and they're showing it in theaters. Like I feel like
Yeah.
they're only doing that. They would not do that if they
I feel
didn't
like
have
it's
something
about
crazy.
time. I don't know.
I think it. No. Here's my
Day
thing.
of
6 months
recording.
too
Day of
late.
recording. May 26th. The game was supposed to come out today.
Oh my God, was it actually? That's so funny.
that was all over Twitter.
That's so
That was all over
funny.
Twitter, and I'm like, what happened?
That's
And I
actually
look,
crazy.
It's like 2 years
okay,
ago.
but in actuality, the reason why I'm saying this is I think Rockstar is like Nintendo in that they don't give a damn, and they're just gonna one day we're gonna wake up and just see that there's a GTA 6 trailer tomorrow morning or something. Like I think that's when it's gonna happen. I genuinely think that's how it's gonna go. Sony, I see a chance. We see it at Sony show with more information and stuff and pre-orders going live. But if not at Sony's, then it's just gonna be a random thing. I don't think Jeff has it. I
Another
don't.
just Twitter drop.
Yeah, I think so.
Or
They did it with the last
do you
trailer.
think there's going to be like a smaller Rockstar project of some sort?
People keep wanting
No.
people keep saying
Bully.
Bully remake. I've never played Bully. I've heard good things. That'd be kind of cute. Port 5 to Switch to, sure.
They totally could.
That's like an easy one.
6 is coming to Switch too, so yeah.
Is GTA 6 coming to Switch too?
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
This discussion will be continued in a future discussion. Take a wild guess at what that future discussion will be.
See you guys next time.
Keep yourselves cornered for more later.
More.